Hey, what's up guys? It's TechZoomer talking to you here. And in today's video, I will talk about my experience with the Vegas Loop. Yes, I've used the Vegas Loop for 1 week in Las Vegas, and I have some thoughts. So, if you want to hear about my opinion and experience on Elon Musk's most recent projects, then of course, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about Elon Musk's crazy idea. Shall we? So, I've used Elon Musk's Vegas Loop for 1 week while I was in Vegas. I was in a hotel, and to transport myself to the convention center, I've used the Vegas Loop. If you don't know what the Vegas Loop is, well, it's Elon Musk's boring company. This is a really cool idea. And Las Vegas has been the test city for this company. Elon Musk reached a deal with Las Vegas to create these tunnels below the city. It has first started with the Hilton Resort World. This is a casino hotel in Vegas, and it connects itself because it's really close to the Las Vegas Convention Center. It has 3 halls, the Western Hall, the North Hall, and the Central Hall. You can all buy 3 tunnels to these 3 halls. And I've used these 3 tunnels, and I have some thoughts, because, oh my god, it was insane. My first experience was mind-blowing. But let's roll back to Miguel of the past, so he can tell about it.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm about to try out the Vegas Loop from Tesla. Let's see how it goes.
Like you saw in that first clip, you just go down the escalators to this underground station. This is just like a metro thing, and here you can see how it's made. Of course, you have several spots spread out on this Vegas Loop where you catch your car. But I think in the future, Elon Musk needs to be very careful. More people, more trouble.
So we are now inside of Tesla's Loop. It's kind of noisy, so sorry for that. But here it is, the Vegas Loop, as you can see. Oh my god, such an amazing experience. Yeah, let's ride in a Tesla on a big tunnel to the Las Vegas Convention Center. See you when I get there.
And so, the cars kept coming. And we saw 2 Model Ys, a Model X, but here's the Model X that we went through. Really cool. We first headed off of the tunnel. Yes, this is not completely subterranean, we just had to head it off to start with the tunnel. Of course, I was ready and really excited. But when we first entered the first tunnel, oh my god, what an experience. This is the first time we saw the tunnels, and crazy. The car just went through really fast, and 60 kilometers per hour or 30 miles per hour on a tunnel feels crazy fast. This is more like a roller coaster experience. It's really weird, but I totally recommend you guys. My first time was incredible, and I just kept using it because it was so convenient. But as you saw, like 1 minute to get to the first convention center, the West Hall. This is Las Vegas Convention Center, where you have CES, where you have the car show. It's huge. You have several halls, but this was the first one. And here we stopped where you have several spaces designed for the Tesla to stop. Of course, the Model X is an incredible car. I loved the experience.
So, final thoughts on the Tesla Vegas Loop. Insane. 1 minute, we are at Las Vegas Convention Center. Elon Musk, you are a visionary.
So, as you heard, that was my crazy first experience, but that was the first day. After a while, I've used that for several times a day for like 4 or 5 days. And as I used it, I realized something. This is an amazing idea. Not just because it saves you time or is extremely convenient. No, this is life-changing because it is not like bothersome. It does not bother you. You are being driven, so there's a cab. I just need to start by saying that this was all free. Elon Musk currently is giving this away on the Magic Show weekend, which was the convention center that I went to, the show that I went to on convention center, so I did not pay by anything. But still, it took me like 1 minute to go from my hotel to the convention center, which by cab would take like 10 to 15 minutes because I would have to wait, I would have to pay. So many time wasted, while this tunnel, really easy. You just go into the car, like you saw, you just been driven to these crazy tunnels with lots of colors, really fun, and they drop you off 1 minute, not more than that. But not just that, you have been ridden on a Tesla. Yes, on my test, there were only 2 Teslas, the Tesla Model Y and the Tesla Model X. No sedans like the Model 3 or the Model S. And it makes sense. I asked why to the Tesla drivers, and they told me it was because the Model Y, the Model X are SUVs, a little bit more comfortable, a little bit higher, so the max number of people that can be transported at the same time are 4. So makes sense that they use SUVs. When you are transporting 4 people at the same time, makes sense about that because, let's be honest, you want to make this as time effective and as much money effective as possible. And if you are transporting like one people by car, then it doesn't make any sense. Sometimes all the cars have been driven on the tunnels and you have to wait for like 5 minutes before they reach. You have these spaces driven out on these stations which are close to the spot that you actually want to be starting on the journey. For example, on your hotel, this is completely below your hotel and the casino. You just enter it just like your metro or your train station. You enter there, you wait, it's completely free. You are pointed through your spot. They are numbered 1 to 10 and you wait. You wait for the cab driver to reach. This is not a cab normal driver, it's a Tesla driver. These drivers, actually a funny story, I asked what is their requirements for their job and they told me, really simple. You have to drive through the tunnel, get to the end. When you get to the end, you have to drive it backwards in less than 10 minutes. If you fail the test because you hit something or because you take more than 10 minutes, you failed the test, you are not hired. While if you can actually do this, you are hired. No need for an extra text, no need for anything else. You are hired simply based on this performance. So, no need for a degree, nothing. If you have your driver's license, if you pass this test, then you're hired. I do not ask about salaries or anything because that's personal, but it's a pretty cool job. They actually drive a Tesla every day for work, and it's not always the same Tesla. They can drive a Model Y, they can drive a Model X, but driving these cars every day must be really fun. Then of course, the Tesla's tunnels itself. They are made of this concrete, and the way that they build these tunnels is actually pretty efficient. It's only in one step. So they have this huge drill machine that drills through the bedrock and removes the bedrock, the waste, and puts these walls, all at the same time in the same process. So it's really simple. After that, you just pave the roads and you create these tunnels itself that are like one car of width. So you can barely fit a Model Y on it. I don't understand how Tesla can actually put through a Cybertruck to here. They are telling us that they will, and they actually try to. It looks ridiculous, and I've been reading here like 30 times in 5 days, and I gotta tell you, there's no space there. There's no space for a huge truck like the Cybertruck, neither for an F-150. No, I think these were built for the Model Y, Model X maybe. The Model X actually feels pretty tight. It's actually illegal to travel to foot on these tunnels, so you only see cars traveling through these tunnels. You ride at around 60 kilometers per hour, which is equivalent of 30 miles per hour on the curves and on the normal actually conditions on the road. But if you can get to a really long straight road, which there is, then you can go up to 75 kilometers per hour, which is equivalent to 40 miles per hour. So you actually drive really fast below the city with no traffic, and it's really convenient. So I do believe in the future, these will stick on. The Vegas Loop is only the first test. There will be built more under the city, connecting all the hotels and the strip, which is the main street on Las Vegas. So I'm really excited to go there later and try it out when they have built all the tunnel systems. But for my experience, I can understand and I can tell that this is the future. Like I told you in that video, Elon Musk is a visionary, and I cannot wait for him to build this on Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York, all the main cities on America and then on Europe, because traffic jams are one of the most time-wasting things that we actually do. We waste 2-3 hours a day on traffic jams if you live on big cities, especially Brazil, like São Paulo, the Mexico City. Those huge million of people cities, they need these tunnels. And these tunnels are going to revolutionize everything. So if you are a city mayor watching this, or if you are a city hall watching this, then partner with Elon Musk, you won't regret it. These tunnels are great. He needs to build more. Give me funding. This is insane technology. This is life-changing technology. This is much needed technology and vision. Again, Elon Musk changes the future. He's one of the biggest guys on the moment. Bought Twitter, X, regardless of what you are saying about him, what you think about his political views. He's an insane guy. He's a visionary, and he's changing everything. Tesla, the boring company, SpaceX, just tells half of the story. So if you are interested on this, go there, try it out. It's a really cool experience, and I think you won't regret it. If you are in Vegas, then use it. It's much cheaper than riding on actual streets or cabs or Ubers. I don't know. Let me know in the question below if you ever tried the Vegas Loop. Do you want to try it? Have you been in Vegas or do you live in Vegas? Let me know there all your experience with Tesla Vegas Loop and of course your thoughts on the boring company. So don't forget to drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel. This has been Tech Smart talking to you here. Bye bye.